Are you ready for a war? I hope Steve Clarke is about to give his best William Wallace speech, because it took him about a year and a half to finally get a victory for Scotland, and now he's going to need another one if Scotland are going to avoid relegation down to Group B. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football for your Poland versus Scotland match preview. And the preview is as simple as this. We must win. We have to get 3 points. If we draw, we're relegated. If we lose, we're relegated. We need to win in order to not go down. And after the result, I was excited. After we beat Croatia, I was buzzing. But after further notice, I've actually realised that we can't finish ahead of Croatia. I thought we could when we beat them, but the tournament is on head-to-head, and even though technically Croatia beat us 2-1 and we beat them 1-0, so technically it's the same amount of goals scored. You know, they've scored 2 against us, we've scored 2 against them. However, a 2-1 win is considered to be better than a 1-0 win, and I don't think that's right, but it's just the way it is. I personally think head-to-head's a shit way to decide something. For me, goal difference should always trump head-to-head, and then if the goal difference is level, by all means, factor into head-to-head. But I don't like the way they do that, and I'm not just saying that because it doesn't suit us. I genuinely believe that head-to-head is a poor way of deciding two teams that are level. But we look at the group here. Croatia can finish in third, but only if Poland wins. So I believe that Poland have a better head. Is that correct? Did Poland have a better head-to-head than they must, because Croatia can still finish third, but they can't finish fourth. We can only finish third, so it is what it is. Well, actually, it says here that, see, I'm confused. I am confused, because it says on Wikipedia that Croatia cannot be relegated automatically, but can still finish in the relegation playoffs. But then it says for Poland, at best, can reach the relegation playoffs. So, is there a result? Maybe I was right. I'm not convinced. That suggests that we could somehow still beat Croatia. Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me know down below. But it says that Poland can't finish higher than third, but it says Croatia can still finish third. So, anyway, I'm not convinced. But maybe I'm right. Maybe we can finish second. Maybe because the head-to-head was 2 wins, and maybe because we scored 2, they scored 2. That could be the case, to be honest. So, yeah, maybe I was originally right. Now, someone in the comments was making me doubt myself. Someone definitely said in the comments that we can't finish second. But I'm pretty sure that we could. So maybe I was wrong to retract that. Maybe we can finish second. Either way, look, let's just win. Let's just beat Poland, and then we'll hope for the best. But in terms of the upcoming match, what has Steve Clarke got to say? What is the news for the team? Well, Steve Clarke spoke to the media as Scotland are prepared to face Poland in Warsaw on Monday night, and here are the main points. Goalkeeper Craig Gordon had a virus overnight, but he's travelled and will hopefully be okay. That's good to know, because Craig Gordon, for me, has to start. Admits it's tempting to go with the same starting team as Friday, but says coaches like to tinker. Adds that he has a fair idea of the team, but hasn't named it yet, nor has he told the players as yet. I mean, we know Steve Clarke now, he isn't really a tinkerer. He seems to keep the same team. He's not someone I would describe as a manager that's going to consistently change things up. That's not the Steve Clarke I know. So, we'll have to wait and see. But personally, I think he'll go with a similar team that played Croatia and beat Croatia. On Ben Doak, says he's considering whether the youngster can start back-to-back games on the international stage. Knows fans might be disappointed if he doesn't start, but knows it's his job to make big decisions. Right, Ben Doak's young. There's no reason why. I can understand if he's saying that about like a 37-year-old, a 38-year-old that's coming towards the end of his career. There's no reason why Ben Doak can't start back-to-back games. This is just negative piss here. Ageism from Steve Clarke. Ben Doak should be starting. And I tell you what, Lennon Miller should be in there as well. Absolute joke. Come on, Steve Clarke. You're complaining about youth. You're complaining about the lack of young Scottish players coming through. Well, you've got a great young Scottish player here, so start playing him. If you're good enough, you're old enough, get Ben Doak playing. Simple as. But insists Stokes is feeling good about himself and is among good people who will keep his feet on the ground, fair enough. On Poland, he expects a tough game against a top European side and thinks they'll feel aggrieved after their heavy defeat on Friday. So they'll want to come out and put a good show on in front of their home fans. Look, it's going to be tough. Going to Poland, it's never going to be easy. I'm not expecting us to win easy, but at the same time, I don't consider Poland a top European side. They might be in Group A, but I don't consider them, or League A, but I don't consider them a top European side. It's a winnable game. I think we should have beat them in Scotland. So let's get revenge and let's beat them in Poland. Pretty simple if you ask me. The Scotland boss says the goal was for Scotland to be in contention in the last 2 games, and that's where they are. They have a realistic chance of staying in top group. I mean, I accept that, but let's be honest, we've done it the hard way. We've come from 3 defeats, and we should be in a better position. We should be in a better position. It's crazy that we've had to draw against Portugal and defeat Croatia just to give us a chance of staying up. You would think, before this competition, if we were offered to get a point against Portugal in the 4th game and a win against Croatia in the 5th game, you would think that would put us in a great position going into the last game against Poland in Poland. But because we lost our first 3 games, it's just about kept us in contention. So yeah, strange that one. Adds there's a good spirit and they need to build upon a good win on Friday. Well, I agree. Look, momentum should be there. It was a good win. We needed a win. We got a win. I think Steve Clarke was... I know he's been told he's getting the World Cup qualifiers, but we could not continue to go on as a Scotland team that was just losing game after game after game. We needed to get a win. We've got the win. Hopefully now momentum is high and we can continue and deliver it on. We can beat Croatia, we can beat Poland. Simple as that, but we did need a win for momentum, definitely. Clark says he's not concerned that Portugal may not be at full strength to face Croatia, a game Scotland need them to win to keep the Nations League A hopes alive. He's just focusing on winning this game. So I think I'm right. So I am right. I am right. Somebody says that Scotland couldn't finish second, and I said that we could. And I thought I was doubting myself. But yeah, whoever that was, man up and admit you were wrong in the comments. Come on. I said it. And I mean, unless BBC Sport are wrong and unless Wikipedia are wrong, then Scotland can still finish second on head-to-head. And I believe it's because a 1-0 win and a 2-1 win, at the end of the day, both teams have scored 2, both teams have conceded 2. So the head-to-head, it's 2 draws and the goal difference is the same. So we are tied with Croatia. So I believe that's right. If we win, our goal difference is what, -2. Let's go back to that. So that could prove crucial. Our goal difference is -2. Croatia's is negative. Or well, it's positive. It's neutral. It's neutral. So if we win and Croatia lose, even if they lose by 1 and we win by 1, they would still score more. So if Croatia lost 1-0 and we won 1-0, Croatia would still be above us on goals scored. So realistically, we need to win by 2 goals and we need Croatia to lose by a goal, or we need to win by a goal and we need Croatia to lose by 2 goals. So it's doable. It's doable, and I think we can do it. Anyway, guys, look, match preview. Steve Clarke's been speaking to the media. I'm going to predict. I'm going to be positive. I thought we'd beat Croatia. I was right. I think we'll beat Poland. I'm going to go Poland 1, Scotland 2. I'm going to go with, unfortunately, because we're Scotland and I don't think things ever go right for us, I'm going to go with Croatia and Poland to draw. But I think Croatia and Portugal to draw. But I think we'll get our job done. And I hope I'm wrong with the other scoreline. I just think it's too good to be true. I just think it's too good for us to beat Poland and not be in the relegation playoff. It wouldn't be the Scotland way. So even if we get the job done against Poland, I'm kind of expecting Portugal to not beat Croatia. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below, guys. We'll catch you later on for the match review. Looking forward to it, and then after that, we're back to club football. Can't wait. That's it, guys. Till next time, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Been Fog Football, and peace.